A woman's guide to claiming space. Stand tall, raise your voice, be heard. Gives tips to women on how to stand strong and project confidence. Communication strategist Eliza Vancourt joins us with more on the 5 key behaviors all women, all queens should know about. Hello to you. Nice to see you.
So great to be here. Thanks for having me.
All right, so this is interesting. You're saying claim your space, and I want you to explain what you mean by that, because it can't just be, posture isn't the only thing people should be doing.
No. So claiming space is pretty simple. It's living the life of your choosing unapologetically and bravely, but that is much easier said than done.
Yeah, no, it is. And so you've got some tips and some ideas that you highlight through your book of ways to make it a little easier for you to accomplish that. So run me through maybe the top 3.
Well, one way you can do it is by body language. There are all kinds of tips that you can do if somebody's trying to take your power. So for example, I'll give you one quick one. If you don't move your head and someone's trying to power play you, you don't even have the words to say stop. You don't have to say that anything. You can just not move your head. And that is going to shut them down, because we affirmation nod to tell people to keep going. So if you stop moving your head, you're saying, don't keep going. And then there are other things like making sure you're building community and really communicating with women across differences and raising them up.
Okay, I know one of the other ones that you get taught pretty early on is the Wonder Woman stance, right? How do you use that?
Well, I think that it's really important to have good posture. If you've ever looked at somebody who's hunched over, I was just at an event the other day, and this woman was hunched over, and you could just tell the way people were interacting with her. The women who were standing up straight, it didn't matter if they were tall or they were short, they just had a little more gravitas. So I have a whole thing in my book just about posture.
Okay, here I go. I'm standing up straight, sitting up straight, I'm doing it. Okay, it's so hard.
I don't always do it. I do as I say, not as I do.
It's so hard, though. Another thing that I think is difficult for women oftentimes is that if you come across as could you come across as too aggressive if you're claiming too much space, or if you're too assertive, are people not going to like you? And so I think women sometimes we battle sort of that storyline and that narrative oftentimes. How should they handle that?
Well, there's a lot of research that's been done about this. For men to be considered good leaders, they need to be something called agentic, which is strong and authoritative. Women need to be agentic, and they need to be nurturing, and they need to be right down that kind of squishy middle. So I would say, yes, it's important to work to make sure that people like you. Yes, it's really important not to look like you're, going after someone and being really angry and aggressive. However, I also feel that society needs to start understanding that maybe this line is a little tough. And we need to see women for the words that they're saying, not necessarily our reaction to how we think they should be behaving.
Okay. One of the things that you talk about, too, is how to recognize when you're shrinking. So explain what you mean by that and how do you avoid it?
Well, a lot of times we have that feeling in our gut. I don't know if you've ever walked down the street and somebody gives you a yucky look and you go, ouch. And then your head goes down and says, I don't know that person, forget them. And then you keep walking, you barely notice it. We start to actually not think, oh, I'm shrinking, because we've trained ourselves not to listen to our gut. And I think it's really important when you start to have that feeling like things are not okay, you listen to that. So when we're really little, when kids are little, this happens. And it happens actually to all genders. A parent will say, go kiss Uncle Bob. And the kid says, no. And the parent says, go do it. And the kid does it. And in that moment, they start to learn that feeling in their gut, they shouldn't listen to it. And we really need to train young people from a young age to believe themselves when they're uncomfortable. And that's the first step, really, for everyone to claim space.
Yeah, and it's the first step in building boundaries, too. So
absolutely.
Okay. Eliza, we appreciate your time. Thank you. Good luck with the book. We'll talk to you again next time.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
And you can check out more at elizavancourt.com. We'll be right back, everybody. Stay with us.